starts bothering Cosmo with questions, so he explains Christopher is alive somewhere and controlling him from afar. When Michelle asks how to find her brother, Cosmo points at Center's company logo on a sign. Using a Dr. Pepper can and more gesturing, Cosmo mentions a doctor with glasses, and Michelle thinks about waking up after the accident again. Now she remembers Dr. Amherst's face and how he told her that Christopher died in the hospital. Then Michelle takes out a map and Cosmo points at a spot in the middle of the exclusion zone. They'll need a plan to break into such a dangerous place, and Michelle remembers all the illegal things Ted bought. There's a box in the car trunk with the address of the sender's P.O. box in New Mexico, so they decide to search for that person because they may know how to get inside the zone. The duo sneaks into a train for half of the journey and continues the other half on foot. In the evening, Michelle stops at a store for food, and when she comes out she sees a truck coming, so she drags Cosmo to an alley to hide. The driver turns out to be John, who opens the P.O. box the duo was looking for and gets a bunch of money out of it. Then a man appears in his Neurocaster to buy a gun from John. Suddenly the client turns the weapon and threatens to shoot John, only to get hit by an electric shot that turns the Neurocaster off. This was done by Herman, John's partner robot, who helps him move the fallen machine while discussing how to get its parts. While they're distracted, Michelle and Cosmo sneak into the back of the truck. Meanwhile, Bradbury finds Ted's abandoned car. The next day the truck arrives at an old mine near the exclusion zone. John and Herman move their latest acquisitions inside, unaware that Michelle and Cosmo are hiding in a box. While John and Herman argue over missing cables, Michelle tries to use the distraction to sneak around, but Cosmo accidentally activates a singing fish and gives away their location. When John and Herman surround them, Michelle explains she only wants a guide into the exclusion zone, but John thinks she's crazy. At that moment the elevator goes up and John concludes someone followed them, so the whole group hides. When the elevator comes back down, it reveals Bradbury. He announces this place is now under the jurisdiction of the Robot Deactivation Task Force and makes John and Michelle come out with their hands up. John tries to pretend Michelle is his sister, but Bradbury recognizes her and says she's under arrest. Herman tries to shoot